The night began like any other road trip, but something felt off from the very start. A family of men and young boys stepped out of their house, loading bags into their car. Camping gear, food supplies, blankets, everything carefully packed. But one strange detail stood out. There were no women, no mothers, no sisters, just men and children. The engine started, and they drove off into the fading light of evening. The road stretched endlessly ahead. The kids laughed at first, enjoying the ride, until hunger kicked in. "Dad, I'm hungry." They spotted a small roadside restaurant, dimly lit, almost empty, the kind of place you'd normally ignore. But they had no choice. They parked, walked inside. The moment they stepped in, the lights flickered. On, off, on again. Silence filled the air. A waiter slowly approached them. His face, expressionless, his movements, unnatural. "Here is the menu," he said in a low, hollow voice. They took it. The paper felt cold. The waiter walked away. Something wasn't right. Minutes later, he returned with the food. But now, his face had changed. His eyes were darker, deeper, almost empty. His smile stretched too wide, too unnatural. One of the kids froze. "Dad, what's wrong with his face?" The men looked up, and in that moment, fear hit them all. The waiter stood still, staring, not blinking. The children screamed. Without thinking, the family rushed out, leaving the food behind, running back to their car. Doors slammed. The engine roared. They drove away. Fast, too fast. The road ahead grew darker, emptier, until suddenly they were surrounded by forest, tall trees, endless darkness. And then the sounds began. Whispers, cracking branches, distant growls. Something was watching them. Fear took over. "We can't go back," one of the men said. So they drove deeper, into the forest. Finally, they stopped. They set up a camp in a small clearing. A fire was lit. The warm glow pushed back the darkness. Just a little. The men checked their weapons, 4 guns, loaded and ready. The children sat close together, shaking. "It's okay. We're safe," one of them whispered. But even he didn't believe it. They cooked food over the fire, ate quickly. Every sound around them made their hearts race. Then they went into their tents, and that's when it started. The sounds returned, closer, louder. Something was circling them. Heavy footsteps, low growls, something breathing. Just outside, the children panicked. "Dad, I hear something." One of the men slowly stepped outside the tent, and what he saw froze his blood. 4. Maybe 5 figures, tall, twisted, not human. Their bodies moved in unnatural ways, their eyes glowing faintly in the darkness, watching, waiting. The man stepped back slowly, then suddenly turned and rushed inside. "Stay quiet," he whispered. But it was too late. The children started crying, screaming in fear. The sound echoed into the forest, and suddenly, silence. The creatures stopped. They turned, and then they vanished. Gone, as if they were never there. The forest became quiet again. Too quiet. The men looked at each other. No one spoke, because deep down, they all knew this wasn't over. Something out there had found them, and it was only waiting for the right moment to come back.